this video, I'm up early for my morning walk.
Hello, my friend.
But in order to get to the park, I've got to pass through Party Central.
Massage? No, thank you.
It's an odd mix of pushers, prostitutes, and Pilates.
Massage and narcotics, health and fitness.
Take a stroll with me through Saigon, the city that really never sleeps.
It is 5:30 in the morning, and we are in the backpacker district of District 1 in Ho Chi Minh City. And this time and place is the epitome of the idea that Saigon never sleeps. Because it is Saturday night, well, Sunday morning, and this particular time in the week, there's a real crossover between people still up and people getting up. We are approaching Huy Vien Street, which is the backpacker party street, where we are almost certain to see very drunk Westerners and Vietnamese still up, still at the bar, hitting nitrous balloons for a cheap high. And then just beyond Huy Vien is September 23rd Park, where we are almost certain to see a group of old women playing EDM music for their early morning workout. Here we go. So, my friend, say hello.
Hello.
See, he's still up. See, I just woke up.
Oh, I know. Yes, night also.
I woke up. I'm
yeah.
doing my morning walk.
Yes. Yes, last night you say also.
I know. I saw you last night.
Yeah. Hello, my friend.
Say hi.
See you later.
All right, we'll see you. Yeah. So, this is still up. This is Huy Vien. Massage? No, thank you. See that? I'm all right. You see here, we can get massage and narcotics. And soon we'll be entering the territory of health and fitness. Massage and narcotics, health and fitness. Saigon is fascinating like that. Just, look at the activity, the late night activity that is still going on here. I haven't seen any balloons yet, but I did see them last night. Let's take a stroll up the street a little bit. And it's funny. The working women have, I'm not following you. Hello. The working women have taken to roaming the streets on their motorbikes at this hour, apparently. Okay, here we're entering the real heart of Huy Vien, as you can tell by the nightclub music. So here there's even here there's a mix of like late night and early morning, as the morning crew here is starting to clean. The Westerners are still leaving the street with a fresh beer in hand. And yeah, here's a group of Westerners. Yeah, we're not quite in the hello. We're not quite in the health and fitness zone yet. We're still in the party zone for sure. I've gone out once on the street. I went out with a local Vietnamese girl and she dragged me here with her friends. It's so loud on the street, never mind in the clubs. They brought me into the club and I have tinnitus, my ears ring. It's too much for me. I had already plugged my ears with napkins when we went into the bar, and I couldn't take it. I couldn't even finish my first drink. I was there for about 2 minutes and I had to bounce. So this time of day is actually the only time I can tolerate this street. When it's really going off, it's just impossible. It's a real shit show. And it's just really full of really bad ideas. But it's fun to be on the other side of the equation. This is my sober month, my weight loss month, so I woke up at 4 o'clock. I'm not still out at 5:30. It's enlightening and entertaining to be here after having a good night's sleep, being awake and present. No, she's still trying to sell me her services. Oh yeah. 5:30 a.m. bar talk going on. I'm sure they're solving all of the world's crises. Hi. No, thank you. I'm sure they're solving all the world's problems at 5:30 in the morning on Bui Vien. Whew. This is a thing too in Saigon if you haven't been here. They're selling banh mi. They ride around on motorbikes or bicycles playing recorded advertisements for usually banh mi or matcha de. Like the roosters here in Saigon, it's a sort of a background music to the city. Okay, so we're about to exit, and we left Bui Vien Street. We took a side road, and this is the real interesting fulcrum point, because we're about to cross the street into the park, and now we're gonna put on our health and fitness cap, if that's possible. Here right at this sort of no man's land in between Bui Vien and the park is sort of like the changeover, where the party people, the party revelers have finished for the night and they're having soup. Soup is a breakfast thing here. And you also might find people that have just woken up, who are up in the morning for their morning workout, who are also having soup. So it's a very interesting mix at this time of day, at this part of the week. Saturday night is finishing, and Sunday morning is just beginning. And I am trying to find, not terribly familiar with this neighborhood. I was only here yesterday in the morning. Here we go, trying to find this park. And here it is. And so, after we've just been solicited by prostitutes, pimps, and drug dealers, now we are in the park for our peaceful morning walk. So let's do that. if you are to love Saigon as I do, you've got to love this idea that the elder generation is up at 5:30 in the morning, and the younger one is still up at 5:30 in the morning. I realize that if you are to be Vietnamese, Saigonese, whether you're 25 or you're 65, you're up at all hours of the night and morning. And these exercise machines, I guess I'll call them, more like warm-up machines where there's no actual resistance. It's not like a cross trainer at the gym. It's just a freely moving machine that allows you to sort of get your limbs moving. I see it every other day, and it never stops fascinating me. For half an hour at a time, these old people just sit there, get their body moving. It's really cool, but just a little bizarre to me because it's something you don't see in the States. And I am looking for the women I saw yesterday, well, two groups of them that were both interesting. One, because there's a group of women that work out to EDM music, like 60-year-old ladies that do this fitness dance. And it's interesting because we just heard EDM music dying off from Bui Vien, from the Club Street. And then right across the street in the park, women have just woken up to play EDM music, to do fitness. So again, like if you're 25 or 65, you're up at 5 listening to EDM music. And then another second group of women who were meditating, who had carved out for themselves this perfect little section of the park where they were meditating with that nightmare going on just 2 blocks away. And as I'm trying to find this section of the park, why I'm having trouble finding it is that this park is one of the largest in Saigon, but it's made up of like decommissioned older properties. The main section, the one I'm standing in front of now, which is now an underground market, one of the fake markets here, Taka Market. While I have the opportunity, I can't pass this one up. This is also a thing, sleeping on motorbikes, or you could see him like the guy at the entrance to the market, probably the security guy, sleeping in a lounge chair. So this is used to be a train station, I believe, before the ending of the Vietnam War. And now it's an underground entertainment market complex, and this Taka Market is a fake market. And the park is broken up over several city blocks. It's intersected by main city roads because the land used to be the train station and like a failed office complex development, and the city or the government took the properties and leveled the buildings and turned it into a park. So it's broken up and intersected by these main city streets. And we are coming up on the section of the park, I believe, where I saw the women doing their workout yesterday, which is priceless. Here we are, yeah. This section is 3 or 4 blocks away from Vivienne Street. And so by the time you get here, the nightclub music and the stumbling drunk people have faded to the background. Crossing the street here is always precarious. And at this time of day, with so many drunk locals riding back on their motorbikes, it's a little tricky. And here we are in this now almost peaceful and serene. It's not peaceful and serene as would be like, you know, the forest or like real nature, but for a city as busy as this one, it's kind of amazing to find a place that's chilled out at this time of the day. So we'll do a lap around the park and see if we can find the fitness phenomenon. There is something going on just up ahead. Oh, this is also interesting. Badminton is like a big deal here, especially for the, I don't know, older generation, adult, middle-aged generation. There are a lot of badminton courts, and this particular park does not have the courts, but I see people practicing here without a net. Yeah. This is what you call Xin Chao, 5 a.m. badminton. So, don't see or hear the EDM exercise music yet.
Hi.
Xin Chao.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? What day?
I'm well. You say hello?
Okay.
Badminton.
That's it.
Yeah. I'll see you. Oh, here we go. Here are the women meditating, which is amazing in that this activity, with their serene music and their little meditation mats and their sense of calm and peace and quiet, is taking place just a minute from prostitutes and pimps and cocaine dealers. Well, I waited and waited for the workout women I'm so fascinated with, and they did not turn up. I've lapped the entire park again, and as you can see, the sun has come up. It's a little after 6 o'clock. I believe what happened is that I was here too late, that they began their workout probably at 5 a.m. But I won't leave you hanging. I have plenty of footage from the same or similar workout in Vung Tau, and it's quite fun to watch. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and stay tuned for more content. I will see you in the next one. Enjoy this.